Hello ladies and gents, how you doing? Today I literally want to talk bollocks. And the reason being is that I've recently had an operation on mine, and it's something that a lot of guys are afraid of, which is it's completely natural to be afraid of someone slicing open your bollocks. Yes, 4 days ago I had a vasectomy. God, this is very honest chat, isn't it? And I'm riding the bike already. This is the first time I've been back out on the bike. I'm not going to do anything too mad, it's just going to pop up to Croyd. But anyway, I want to talk to you about getting a vasectomy, what it's actually like. So, let's begin. So, first of all, what is a vasectomy, eh? God, doing sex ed for adults. A vasectomy is a minor procedure where a surgeon snips a tube which delivers sperm to your semen, because it's actually different. Sperm and semen is different. Sperm only takes up 5% of your semen, so you basically get on with life as normal afterwards, apart from you've got no little swimmers. So yeah, the doctor cuts it open, right? So that's a vasectomy. So that's how do you get a vasectomy? Well, with me, I phoned my local GP and I said to the receptionist, I want to talk to a GP about men's health. I can talk to them down the phone. So I didn't even have to go into the office. They scheduled a call back. GP called me. I explained what I wanted. He asked me some questions, basically to make sure that you definitely want it. Like your age has got a factor in it, your relationship has got a factor in it, so on and so on. And I fit all the criteria. So then the GP, arranged for an appointment for me to go see the surgeon. And then I go and see the surgeon, just in like a normal doctor's waiting office. He asked me the same type of questions, and then he explains to you the procedure. And very nice guy. And the surgeon actually asks you to take your trousers off because he wants to inspect you, which I wasn't actually aware of at the time, so it took me by some surprise. So I dropped trowel and he made sure I've got all the right tubes and stuff. So that was a bit of a shocker. And then he books you in for the old snip. So for me, I had to wait about 3 weeks, and the wait is probably worse than the actual procedure. So 3 weeks later, I go back to the surgery. This is on Thursday, today is Monday, and he's a very friendly guy. And I go into a room and there's a nurse there, and she asks me what my age is, what my name is, what I'm in for, basically making sure I'm the right person in for the right op. Don't want to get that wrong, do you? So I answer all that, and then I have to take my trousers off but keep my underwear on. So I take my trousers off, fold them up, put them somewhere, you know, remove my phone and all that. And then I walk into the surgery room in my pants and my top, and I lie down on a bed, like a surgery bed, not like a bed that you get at home. And the doctor puts this, I'm not sure I can't remember what it is, but it's this chemical down your inner thighs, on your testicles, on my little willy, like on everything basically. And it was quite warm and a bit of I think it cleans you up, it's a sterilization thing. And then here comes the needle. Yes, the needle. They have to inject your testicles. They inject I can't remember what it's called now. Anesthetic. Is it? Yeah, anesthetic to you in your testicles, which isn't a pleasant feeling. There's a bit of a pinch. And they wait for that to work, and then they basically get to it. They do something called a non-surgical procedure. So basically, your ballsack skin is magic, right? It's a very, very thin skin, very flexible. So what they do, they kind of pull it a bit to tighten it up. And this sounds gross. They poke a little hole in it, and then they pull your tube out through the hole, and then they snip. You got 2 sets of tubes, so they have to snip both ends, but they pull it through the same hole. And they don't sew or tie your tubes. They basically, I call this soldering, but it's not soldering, but they've basically got a little, kind of like a little solder gun, and they burn it. Corduroy? No, not corduroy. You know what I mean. They burn it closed, then they put it back in, and they don't have to sew your balls back. Like, they put like a plaster on you, and your ball skin just heals by itself, and then that's it. You get up and you walk off. You're done. It's a bit of a strange day. I was a bit delicate for a couple of days, not gonna lie. But I'll tell you what, the worst thing is so the actual procedure is by far not the worst thing. You do not feel a thing, apart from, I did actually at one point, because the anaesthetic wore off. So don't be afraid to just say to the surgeon, I can feel that, because at one point I could feel his hands, and I thought, oh, he's probably just touching me somewhere else, and then he snipped, and it was like a lightning bolt going through my body. So he had to reapply some of the old anaesthetic. Oh, it's getting windy up here. Yeah, they put a little plaster on you, little, big, whatever. I'm not gonna say. And then you're on your way. And so the worst thing for me was I had to shave my balls, which is a horrible thing to do, because they move around. Shaving foam is slippery. It's like I was trying to just tackle some weird little monster. Why do I say little? Some weird monster down there, and to shave it, and then like having the plaster on your bollocks isn't very comfortable either. I felt a lot of pinching for a couple of days afterwards, and it was just basically turned out to be the plaster, because then I took the plaster off, which isn't great. It's not a great feeling. And then I kind of felt fine, and my first ride out today, I feel perfectly fine. So, gentlemen, normally I say ladies and gentlemen, if you're considering a form of contraception, I highly recommend getting a snip. If you definitely don't want any more kids, that is, because the female equivalent is far, far worse than a snip, and women go for a lot. They have to do the whole childbirth thing. They tend to take the pill a lot when they're younger. The coil's not very nice, so just suck it up and talk to your missus, or if you're a female, maybe talk to your husband about this, or bloke, whatever, and yeah, just go get the snip. Honestly, it's not that bad. I've got to mention, so after the procedure, right, they give you a little sample that you have to put your little they give you a little pot that you have to put your little sample in, if you know what I mean. So to be in the all clear, you need, I've read anywhere between 20 and 30 ejaculations. So I have to send this sample off in March. They've given me pretty much 4 months to do 20 to 30 ejaculations, which they clearly don't know me. I'm already halfway there. So yes, I have to send this little sample off in March, and I have to donate the sample within an hour of the courier arriving. Hopefully some biker guy, and hopefully he'll recognise me, and I'll pass over my little sperm sample. Well, hopefully it won't be a sperm sample, my little jizz pot. Anyway, and now definitely on that note, ladies and gents, I'll see you on the flip-flop. Ciao for now.